A very warm welcome and good afternoon from Coplicks Family Sports Park, where we are set to enjoy round 15 of the NPLW here at Talabudgera. Amy Webster here, delighted to be joining you for this one. Our hosts, Gold Coast United, currently 6th spot on the ladder. They've played 12 games after a little bit of disruption in recent weeks. They welcome table toppers Eastern Suburbs, unbeaten since round 5 and the only team to have played all 15 fixtures to date. Both sides out and getting set. We'll have a look at how the sides line up, starting with our officials. Referee for us this afternoon, Connor Hannes, assisted by Charles Gartrell and Jackson Wall, and fourth official Axel Vella. Our home side, number 1, Layla Adams. Number 2, Karumi Suda. Number 4, Maya Fortune. Number 5, Sarah Solomon. Number 6, Elisa Tomasella. Number 7, Katana Bailey. Number 8, Ellie McMurtry. Number 10, AJ Ujo. Number 15, Bronte Hodgkinson. 16, Shrubbery Shan. 18, Madison Cater. And our visitors wearing their white shirt and dark shorts. Isabella Shuttleworth keeps the gloves in between the sticks. Number 3, Holly Clark. Number 5, and captain Kate Muscat. 6, Holly McQueen. 8, Maylin Lewis. 11, Lila Utateo. 18, Alyssa Borodin. 19, Ashley Paravincini. 21, Stella Mazzoni. 24, Tegan Riding. And 42, Drew Dempsey. That's our starting lineups, folks. No sign this afternoon for Gold Coast United of Letitia Emmerich, Danica Ehrlich Beach or Daisy Loveday. And Eastern Suburbs, no Abby Taylor, Shian Roselli, Emma Gibbon or Hakana Tachenko. So some key figures missing for both sides this afternoon, but plenty of talent and experience amongst both sides. And Eastern Suburbs sitting pretty on top of the table. As mentioned, they are the only team to have played their full complement of fixtures. But this will be no easy feat. If we turn our mind back to round 4 of this current campaign, Gold Coast United holding Eastern Suburbs to a 2-all draw in that fixture. And this is one of many Sunday fixtures. We'll turn our attention to other fixtures as the afternoon progresses. Our Friday evening fixture unfortunately postponed, cursed yet again by the weather. Gold Coast Knights and Lions FC will have to wait until another weekend. And it's Eastern Suburbs who will kick us off here at Coplicks Family Sports Park. Eastern Suburbs in their away strip, lining up right to left from my commentary perspective. And Katana Bailey first on the chase on this near side. And it's Lila Utateo with the throw. Eastern Suburbs with Tegan Riding maintaining possession. Suda. Eastern Suburbs just averting danger there. Happy to play to feet with Isabella Shuttleworth. This is a 5th appearance for the young shot stopper. Tegan Riding now has support from Borodin. Goes deep towards the far post. It was too long for Maylin Lewis and collected well by Layla Adams. Gold Coast United, their most recent fixture was their round 11 make-up fixture. That was the Gold Coast Derby, played on the 12th of May. That one ending in a pretty heavy defeat for Alex Pitt's side against their close rivals. Ball forward, little wave there from Tegan Riding as that one just rolls over the back. Will be a goal kick for the home side. Ashley Paravicini signing last year from Olympic, her 8th appearance today for Eastern Suburbs, just amongst a little bit of a shuffle for Lachlan Longside. Here is Paravicini, had to keep a close eye there on the United skipper Bailey. And AJ Ujo just not on the same page there with that little ball forward, and Leela Utateo trying to clear. And ball through there from the United skipper, running all the way through to Shuttleworth. Goal scorers in their round 4 draw between these two sides. For Eastern Suburbs, Tiana Karambasis on the bench this afternoon for the away side. Second goal for Eastern Suburbs in that fixture was a Gold Coast United own goal. And only one scorer on the pitch this afternoon for Gold Coast United. It was Katana Bailey on the score sheet for United in that round 4 fixture alongside Letitia Emmerich, who will not feature this afternoon. Utateo with a ball forward, Tegan Riding to chase. Maya Fortune just using her body well there just to cut off that pathway forward for Tegan Riding. Shubrit Shran just trying to find a way down this right flank and nearly does, but cut out well by Leela Utateo. Happy to roam out of position, the left back. Gold Coast United conceded 24 goals this season, so we'll be hoping to claw back some goal difference as the season kicks on. Have all fixtures been played, we would be over the halfway mark by now, but we've had that little bit of disruption, so Gold Coast United, this is game 13 of their campaign. Just edged themselves above Sunshine Coast Wanderers, QAS and Souths as it stands. Eastern Suburbs just looking over their shoulders at those who follow. Gold Coast Knights, Brisbane City and Lions with a bit of catching up in the schedule. Eastern Suburbs won't be troubled too much as the ball in from Tegan Riding cleared away. Tegan Riding joint 3rd in the race for the Golden Boot. 8 goals in the current campaign. Shares that position on the Golden Boot ladder with Harriet Withers of Gold Coast Knights. And here is Tegan Riding just lurking and trying to cause a bit of bother in those attacking spots. But Gold Coast United go back to their keeper. Shran on the near side does well to go past Lewis. Schran still on the ball. And it's United with the ball in and watched well by Shuttleworth. Riding couldn't quite trap that one, but Eastern Suburbs come away with it with Lewis. Has borrowed into the left. Little pull there from Hodgkinson, and referee gives the free kick. Just creeping inside the United half for this one. Ball falls kindly for Bailey. Bailey with room to roam on the near side. And out it goes for a throw. United doing well there, winning the first corner of the game. 8 minutes played here at Talabudgera. Gold Coast United with the first corner, which will be sent in by their skipper. Few players lurking towards the back post, headed away near side. Tegan Riding comes to help out under pressure from Hodgkinson. Cleared only as far as Maya Fortune, who uses Schran nicely. Lovely triangle balls there. Shubrit Schran down the line. Angelina Ujo square across. Little deflection, but falls kindly for the Eastern Suburbs defenders. United enjoying a spell of possession as the ball returns to Schran on this near side. Got Bailey to her right. Schran managing to keep that in under pressure. Turning well, Shubrit Schran, and the ball across. No Gold Coast United players in the danger zone, so here comes Tegan Riding. Striding over halfway. Good pressure from Schran. Now that attack for Eastern Suburbs fizzling out. Good defending there from Maya Fortune. Katana Bailey welcomed that one all the way across, and the ball from range going wide, not troubling Isabella Shuttleworth. Katana Bailey called for it early, perhaps somewhat surprised to see that roll all the way through to her. And in the end, nothing to trouble the keeper. Shuttleworth takes it short. Again cut out by United. Given away in the middle though, and Eastern Suburbs will hope to create something here. Good pressure again, Gold Coast United. Katana Bailey now with a lovely little 1-2. Katana Bailey on the right, and in it goes, Katana Bailey. She's looked lively in these last couple of minutes. Lovely little 1-2 there for the home side. Started here by Bailey. Lovely little 1-2. Looked up first time. Little deflection perhaps from Leela Utateo, but a lovely goal nonetheless. And the first blood drawn to the home side. Nice early goal for the home side. Alex Pitt will be very happy with that, no doubt. And that is Katana Bailey's second for this current campaign. Gold Coast United asserting their dominance at their home side early doors this afternoon, seeing plenty of the ball in these opening 12 or so minutes. Riding now, striding forward with determination, has Drew Dempsey to the left. Dempsey determined to try and get there, but forced off the ball well. And Gold Coast United come away with it. Goal scorer Bailey playing it safe. It was lovely defending there by Shran, who's looked strong. Very versatile defender, former Lions and Souths junior. And that ball out wide for Bailey. Just over hit and out it goes for an Eastern Suburbs throw. Lovely feet. Utateo can't quite keep it in. Just trying to do a little right-left pass around Katana Bailey. Get her side moving on this near side. Shran, the thrower, receives the ball back. Long ball forward, will run all the way through. Holly Clark happy to play the feet with Shuttleworth. Eastern Suburbs win the ball back in their own half. Long ball forward. A loose one. So here are United again with Shran. Plenty of the ball at feet for the number 16. Linking up again with Bailey. Muscles off the ball there by Utateo. It's one thing these NPLW players should be aware of when up against the number 11 for Eastern Suburbs. Doesn't give you a lot of time on the ball, Lila Utateo. She's proven that there up against Katana Bailey and keeps her side in possession here. Holly McQueen making a run forward. Drew Dempsey with a square ball. Played into a little bit of traffic. And again, Gold Coast United come away with it on the far side. United with room to run. And the ball in falls kindly for Holly Clark. The switch played into danger. Katana Bailey with the ball forward. Miss hit there and Shuttleworth can come and clear. It was a sigh of relief for Eastern Suburbs. That square ball across, pounced upon by Katana Bailey. And a little miss hit in the end. Just allowed Shuttleworth to come and clear. It was Madison Cater who couldn't quite connect with that one. Utateo. Played back to Lewis. Dempsey in support. Good defending. Free kick to United. A little bit late there. Trying to win the ball back, Drew Dempsey. Eastern Suburbs edging the head-to-head statistics between these two sides. Looking at the previous 10 encounters, 7 wins for Eastern Suburbs, 3 draws, and no wins to date for Gold Coast United. They'll be hoping to change that here. They've staked their claim early, but here are Eastern Suburbs. Lovely ball by McQueen, showing her experience there from the back, and she's continued her run. Former Raw defender, trying to just feed that one through to Tegan Riding, and cut out well. Gold Coast United looking pretty uniform at the back. Clark clears the lines. And free kick to Eastern Suburbs. This thing is just starting to look a little gloomy down the coast. One fixture for round 15 has already been played. That was QAS versus Kapalaba. That game finishing with 3 points going the way of Kapalaba. 4-3, a 7-goal thriller. QAS going in at half-time, 4-0 down. Finding their way somewhat back with 3 second-half goals, but just falling short of the comeback. A thriller out at Nudgee Recreation Reserve for round 15. The remaining fixtures still to follow. 4 o'clock kickoff this afternoon. Sunshine Coast Wanderers host Olympic. And the 5 o'clock fixture over at Perry Park will be South Strikers hosting Brisbane City. South Strikers still looking for their first win of the campaign. It'll be a tough ask this afternoon up against Dante Sten's side. Never say never in the round ball game. Drew Dempsey with the free kick for Eastern Suburbs. Fired in towards the near post. Tegan Riding does very well to come and meet, but the ball, see the frustration there from Riding. It's a ball intended for, I assume, Drew Dempsey, finds its way to a Gold Coast United player. Tana Bailey. Ujo under pressure, has support from Bailey, but Drew Dempsey has other ideas. And free kick. No doubt about that one. Foul there on Drew Dempsey. Long ball forward. Flick on Tegan Riding. Riding wants it back. And Riding with the shot from distance over it sails. Tegan Riding, you can see she's wanting to turn things around for her team here. Little look. She picked up that loose ball there and made the decision early to go for the shot. But over it sailed. There's Alyssa Borodin in support on that right side for Eastern Suburbs. Bailey again coming forward. And the strike from Madison Cater. Over it goes. It was Bailey, Ujo and Cater linking up on that occasion. Katana Bailey, she's playing that one back. First time ball from the skipper. Falls kindly just off Holly McQueen there for Cater. And wide of the mark. Another effort there from Gold Coast United, moving in the right direction. Fair bit of consistency for this Gold Coast United side with Alex Pitt, having been with the club for over 5 years now, moving through the coaching ranks from the academy setup. Dempsey, Utateo, ball across, loose from the keeper. It was Karimi Suda who stuck a boot at that one to make sure it averted danger. It was Lewis who was lurking at the back post. Tegan Riding now. And Shran bulldozing her way forward. Continues her run. Shran, and a little push in the back there from McQueen perhaps, and the referee does pull it back on halfway. Connor Hannes just having a little look to see if that move was going to progress from Shran. Picked that ball up from well inside her own half and just head down, steamrolled forward. Ball into the box, headed backwards for a corner. Just making sure there the Eastern Suburbs defence. As Lachlan Longside just look to settle under pressure here from the home side. Be the second corner for Gold Coast United. Bailey, Cater and Suda in the area. Ball runs all the way through. Little bit of a tussle over there at the back. And over the line. Does it go? Appeals for it creeping over the line. The referee says yes, it does. It was messy at the back. And it was Ellie McMurtry who was in the mix there. And Ellie McMurtry that gets the congratulations. Sarah Solomon in there as well. 2-0 for the home side. Eastern Suburbs were hoping not to hear the referee's whistle. And that one has been confirmed as a goal. For now, I'm going to give that one to Ellie McMurtry until I'm told otherwise. Pretty tough to see who got the final touch on that one. And this will be music to the ears of all Gold Coast United spectators. Gold Coast United currently sitting in 6th spot, 2 goals to the good against table toppers Eastern Suburbs. No doubt this will also be pleasing to Knights City and Lions, who are chasing the top spot with a few games in hand. Never rule out Eastern Suburbs coming back. As mentioned, QAS with 3 second half goals in their round 15 defeat against Capalaba. So plenty of action still ahead of us here at Coplix Family Sports Park, folks. Don't go anywhere. Stick with us here on FQTV as Shran comes forward now under pressure from Utateo and Drew Dempsey doubling up in defence. Works a treat and Dempsey gets that one forward. Tegan Riding loses out there to Maya Fortune. And Utateo clearing that one away and winning her side the throw. Clark. Eastern Suburbs coming forward now. Borodin making a run down that right side. Defended well. Elisa Tomasella. Riding receives the ball on that far side. Eastern Suburbs trying to create, does fall through for Drew Dempsey, blocked by Schran. Dempsey rebuilding from the back. McQueen stayed forward. The flick across from McQueen going to Gold Coast United. She'll have to get back and defend. Given away though to Eastern Suburbs. McQueen sliding in, a little bit of frustration setting in for the table toppers as we edge towards the half-hour mark. Fortune. McMurtry, lovely ball forward. And poked through in the end to Isabella Shuttleworth. Leela Utateo on this near side. Just pushing forward. Ball goes out the other way. Borodin has Dempsey and Riding for support, but under pressure there from Suda. Gives the ball away to the home side. Suda. Hodgkinson. Eastern Suburbs defending well from the front, and Tegan Riding trying to pass that one through to Dempsey. Schran will have to clear, and clear she does. So a little bit of danger there for Gold Coast United to deal with. The ball given away, and that nearly whizzed across the 6-yard line for Dempsey to latch onto, but Schran did well to clear the lines. Eastern Suburbs settling for the throw and rebuilding from the back. Ashley Paravicini. Long ball forward for Utateo, who's stuck in a more attacking position for that phase of play, but out it goes for a throw. Paravicini does well under pressure. And ball forward. A little too long there for the scorer of the opening goal, Katana Bailey, and over it goes for an Eastern Suburbs throw. Long ball forward. Cut out. Dempsey now to chase. Defended well. Referee says all good with that challenge. Dempsey comes back. Give a little bit back, but no free kick given either way. Schran with the throw. Fortune. Schran switches the ball into the middle. Lovely touch there. Cater. Gold Coast United passing the ball around nicely inside their own half under a little bit of pressure. Eastern Suburbs pick it up with Dempsey. Lewis with the ball forward. Riding just can't flick that one through. A little wave of acknowledgement to Drew Dempsey. Gold Coast United again looking pretty structured at the back for Alex Pitt's side. Holly Clark now bursting forward. Eastern Suburbs. Defenders pushing forward, just trying to urge their side on. They'll be wanting at least one goal to go in at half-time, Eastern Suburbs. Reminder that this fixture in round 4 finished 2-2. And corner ball for Eastern Suburbs. Lila Utateo has gone across to take. Katie Muscat, Holly McQueen, Holly Clark, 3 defenders. Ashley Paravicini, bit of height in the box. First corner for Eastern Suburbs. In it goes and over it goes for a goal kick. Eastern Suburbs not able to capitalise off that set piece. Some keen spectators brave the weather this afternoon. Both sides no doubt thrilled to see their game go ahead. I think there's a little bit of cabin fever setting in across the league. It's the good old Queensland weather. Rains on people's parade over the last few weeks. Beautiful football conditions for us here this afternoon down at Talad Budgera. 35 minutes on the clock, 2-0 Gold Coast United. Katana Bailey opened the scoring on the 11th minute, 25-minute mark. Little bit of a melee on the goal line for Gold Coast United and the ball bundled over the line. It's Tegan Riding forces her way forward now. Tegan Riding with the chance and straight into the gloves of Layla Adams. Good strength and speed there from Tegan Riding to get through and get a touch on that one, but just not enough on it to trouble the keeper. Dempsey finds McQueen. Lovely ball forward, Holly McQueen. And all the way through it goes. East's just knocking on the door in these last 10 or so minutes. Stran. McMurtry. Free kick for Eastern Suburbs. Ellie McMurtry deemed to have fouled Lila Utateo. Dempsey sends that in, nodded away at the back. And out it goes for a throw on the near side. Dempsey finds McQueen. McQueen under pressure from Ujo, but spins her way out of that pressure. Couldn't quite find Riding, and Gold Coast United now looking to play their way out of trouble. Angelina Ujo finds herself in an Eastern Suburbs sandwich. Referee says play on. And the ball forward rolls through to the feet of Layla Adams. Layla Adams with Junior Matilda's experience. The Under-17 Asian Cup in Indonesia. He's one of those accolades in the Matilda's colours for Layla Adams. Dempsey. Utateo. Leila Utateo with a sight on goal and strikes, but Adams with time to watch that one bounce through. Eastern Suburbs with Borodin. Tegan Riding trying to poke that one forward for Dempsey. Mazzoni and Borodin both involved on that far side. McQueen with the strike and into the gloves. McQueen, the one with a sight on goal. And so left foot went all the way through. Again, time to watch that one, Layla Adams. Bailey on the chase. Skipper Muscat gets there first. McQueen. Both McQueen and Utateo license to get forward when Eastern Suburbs are attacking. McQueen just slotting back in the back line there. Maya Fortune skipping past Mazzoni. Bailey with another 1-2. McQueen's ball forward. Cut out by Hodgkinson. McMurtry on the ball now up against Utateo. Left foot ball in towards the danger zone. Hodgkinson goes down and left foot strike from Angelina Ujur and over it goes high and wide. There's McMurtry on the near side doing well against Utateo, just spinning and getting that ball in. Hodgkinson going down on the challenge from Dempsey. No foul, said the referee. Strike. Sailing over the bar. Nodded down by Dempsey. Again, Tegan Riding chasing. Kurumi Suda doing very well to slide in and clear that before it fell at Tegan Riding. Cater. Touch off the knee a little heavy and Clark can clear. United come forward again on that far side. Tomasella with a run forward. And cut out. Goal kick, the decision. Couple of appeals from Alex Pitt's side for a corner kick. Goal kick is the decision. Shuttleworth with the switch. She's pulling her side across to the left. Eastern Suburbs unbeaten since round 5. As things stand, they are 2 goals down against the home side, Gold Coast United. But here they come on that far side. Can they keep the ball in? given away just on the byline. Tomasella to clear. Paravicini sends that one high and forward, and Alyssa Borodin not able to keep that in. Gold Coast United with the throw, taking their time as the clock clicks down towards the half-time mark. Keita. Suda to Fortune. Fortune back to Adams. Little rushed kick, but falls nicely for Ujo. Under pressure though from Dempsey. Dempsey tenacious in the attack there and keeps this spell alive for Eastern Suburbs. And over it goes. Another strike from distance for Lachlan Long's side. It was Tegan riding with a little flick. McQueen finding Borodin. It's Mazzoni riding and Dempsey in the box, but the shot from just outside, just the edge of the 18-yard area, sails over the bar. Ball sent over halfway by Layla Adams. Maya Fortune with the clearance. Good pressure from Keita at the front for United. Tegan riding for Eastern Suburbs. Lovely ball down the line. Suda coming across. Ball cut back intended for Mazzoni, but cleared away by Gold Coast United. Only as far as who else but Tegan riding. And it's shot in. Well, the ball into the box. Drew Dempsey was lurking, but through it goes again to the keeper. Into added time here in the first half at Coplick Family Sports Park. Haven't had too many stoppages here in this first half, so wouldn't expect too much time to be added on. Time though for Eastern Suburbs to get forward with riding. Pushed away by Adams. Will it fall for Drew Dempsey? Adams is back on a line. Drew Dempsey with a shot and tipped away by Adams. Layla Adams doing very well at the back for Gold Coast United. Touched it just off the toes. And Drew Dempsey forcing a save. It was Alyssa Borodin who was close with that first effort. Layla Adams getting a glove to it. It would have been exactly what Lachlan Long would have wanted to see going in at half time. Eastern Suburbs do have the corner though. Ball in, headed up and tipped over. And that is half time here at Coplick Family Sports Park. The hosts, Gold Coast United, going in 2 goals to the good, courtesy of Bailey and McMurtry. We will be back with plenty to play for here in this second half. Stick with us here on FQTV. Back with you very shortly.
Excellence. Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give.
Baby girl.
At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Future game is changing, and so it's really important for us to understand that we're not developing players for the here and now, it's for the future.
It's extremely important to have an identity as a state. There's some key characteristics that we identified as being really important to Queensland players. The first one is creative, which refers to a player's technical ability, their base level technique and their X factor qualities. Second is courageous, how players influence the game, their levels of effort, their absolute desire displayed on the pitch. And then there's competitive, so their winning mentality, and that's got nothing to do with winning games. And that's a never say die effort, which is a hallmark of Queensland players in the past. It's something we want to continue to preserve.
That sort of frames everything we look for in a Queensland player. It's really important for every fan of every club, for every member, for every player to understand what it means to be a Queenslander, lean into the nature of the Queensland spirit. I think this is the most exciting time for youth development in a long time in Australia. We've seen so many young Queenslanders move on to bigger and better things. We've seen so much national team representation, and we've seen a massive shift in terms of the focus on youth development in a professional sort of setting within the A-Leagues. So if you're a young Queenslander, it's our job at Football Queensland to ensure that we're giving every opportunity to players to reach that stage and support talent wherever it may be to reach the higher echelons of the game.
I think football was always my thing, yeah. I just loved it. Yeah. I love being a part of the team and I love winning. Yeah. I played for Warriors in Townsville and it was really good and I learnt a lot and I felt like I was just having fun. I was really nervous at first because I'd played against these girls all growing up. Like I'd always been in the Townsville team, they'd been in the Metro teams, and I was really nervous because I didn't know whether I was good enough or whether I was just like overreaching. With the right support and the right coaching and the right programs to be identified like carnivals, you can definitely get spotted and you can do it. From there, it's just how much you want it, really. The Queensland State Team program has helped me believe in myself because a lot of the time when I don't believe in myself, I don't perform as well, and that's probably what's let me down. Off the field, I'd say just like becoming a better person and more mature and friendly and outgoing, and I feel like helped me bring me out of my shell, I guess, yeah. I feel really, really grateful and really honoured that I've been selected and that I've been seen and identified to be good enough to play, just to have the opportunity to play in front of national team coaches, and I just feel like super confident, super eager. It's really good to see my kind of progression from not making it at all to making it. The Queensland State Team program can really help push you into the A-League teams, the Premier League teams, the Matildas representing your country, and that's something that I aspire to do. I think just the level of coaching and the intensity and playing in a better team definitely makes you a better player, and you kind of understand what you have to do to get to that level, and it's, yeah, really good.
How do I finish this time? One straight off.
Coming to the end of things. Australia with a
Welcome back for the second half action here at Coplicks Family Sports Park. This is round 15 of the NPLW, folks. Home side, Gold Coast United going into the sheds. 2 goals up, Katana Bailey and Ellie McMurtry with the goals. Eastern Suburbs with work to do in this second half. No doubt Lachlan Long would have rallied his side in his half-time team talk. Borodin on the near side, just allowing Clark to take that offer. Muscat it was that finds Clark. Gold Coast United had to wait until round 10 to get a home fixture. There's some renovations going on here at their home side, and they're asserting their authority and their dominance so far in this fixture this afternoon. Keep an eye around the grounds this afternoon as well, folks. Kicking off 4 o'clock up the coast, Sunshine Coast Wanderers hosting Olympic FC. Bring you any action that may be made aware of as this second half progresses. Main priority here this afternoon is, of course, Gold Coast United versus Eastern Suburbs. It's like Lachlan Long has made at least one change. Tiana Karambasis has joined us for this second half. Karambasis, 3 goals for this current campaign. Ellie Caspanello, also fresh legs. And the side netting there, Lila Utateo. Ellie Caspanello. Four goals in the current campaign, so some firepower from the bench there for Lachlan Long's side. And across that ball goes for Borodin to chase. Borodin does well. Riding. Little dink from Riding, pressure from Caspanello, but Adams does well. Adams with the confidence to go short. Clark with time. Has Madison Cater chasing. Finds the feet of Karambasis. Dempsey again with a lovely little 1-2 with Utateo. And Gold Coast United do well there. Solomon who found the keeper. Both sides will be in action in the Cup on Wednesday this week. Gold Coast United face Musgrave FC in round 5 of the Kappa Queensland Cup. Eastern Suburbs have an away fixture back down the coast to play Gold Coast Knights. Tegan Riding. Caspanello. Left foot across from Caspanello and into the gloves of Adams it goes. It's a promising start in this second half. Eastern Suburbs, no goals on target for the first half, and they've come out looking lively this afternoon. McQueen, little flick on from Riding. Utateo to chase. Karambasis does well. Caspanello, Utateo. Got Mazzoni in support. They go back to McQueen. Karambasis showing her fancy footwork. Muscat. Ball forward from Karambasis. Lila Utateo puts the pressure on. Hodgkinson defends well. Gold Coast United, the bit of defending to do in these opening 6 minutes of the second half, as fresh legs of Karambasis and Caspanello leaving the momentum swinging in the favour of Eastern Suburbs. Tegan Riding uses her strength, does well. Little flick across, Mazzoni. And Dempsey blocked there. Falls for Karambasis, who does very well find Lila Utateo. Left foot ball in, and Adams collects. Another good move there from Lachlan Longside. Bailey trying to keep that one in on the far side. Nodded down from Shran. Kader comes across but can't keep it in, so throw for Eastern Suburbs. Taken quickly. Caspanello kept in well for Eastern Suburbs. Tegan Riding now, striding forward and Riding with the shot, dragged wide. Gold Coast United have Lisa Tomasella down in that little spell of attack there. She took the ball to the face. She came to clear. So Tomasella just get a little bit of attention. Lisa Tomasella making her Gold Coast United and her NPL debut for Gold Coast United back in 2024. Quickly establishing herself in the side. Will give Alex Pittside just a chance to have a bit of a breather. They've been under pressure from this second half getting underway. And I think it would be fair to say they're going to have a bit of defending on their hands. They do have the advantage on the score sheet. But players such as Tiana Karambasis, Ellie Caspanello joining from the bench will no doubt trouble them this afternoon. A-League experience with Adelaide United, most recently Tiana Karambasis. Her departure from Adelaide announced at the conclusion of the 24-25 Ninja A-League women's season. Central Coast Mariners on the resume. And closer to home, Lions FC playing a key role in the NPL double winning season in 2019. We are ready to resume. And Tomasella has made way. It's going to be number 17, Polly Jefford, to replace her. Borodin. Spilt by Adams, cleared away by Suda. Eastern Suburbs with the throw. And over it rolls, corner kick for Eastern Suburbs. Ball into the area, headed away, foul in the area. Gold Coast United with another chance to reset here. Alex Pittside yet to have a clear spell of possession in this second half. Given away there in a dangerous spot. Tegan Riding, it's the last person you want to pick that up. And cleared away as far as Katana Bailey. Utateo gets there first. And Gold Coast United win the throw. It's Tegan Riding picking that one up in a dangerous spot as Eastern Suburbs just keep piling the pressure on. Utateo finding Dempsey, balling toward Borodin. Mazzoni now muscling her way forward. Ellie McMurtry, little glance at the ref thinking, was that not a free kick? But referee said absolutely not, fair challenge. Bailey under pressure from Riding, who sprints across, and Tegan Riding, right place at the right time. Karen Bassis finds Mazzoni. Eastern Suburbs fighting their way forward. Utateo, fancy feet. Caspanello. And another corner to Eastern Suburbs. Eastern Suburbs certainly knocking on the door in this second half. Nearing the hour mark here. And Gold Coast United, the team under pressure in this second half. Lachlan Long making some key changes at half time. And that one from the corner kick never made its way into a dangerous spot for Eastern Suburbs. Bella Shuttleworth waving her side across for the goal kick, favouring this left side. Polly Jefford has just slotted into that left back position that was occupied by Tomasella. Be busy with the likes of Riding up against her. Borodin feigning the shot there. Suda comes across. Cracking save from Layla Adams. It's a diving save to the right. comfortably collecting that one in the air. Lovely work from Borodin. And Caspanello was lurking at that back post, so important save there from Layla Adams. Mazzoni. Riding, Muscat making her way forward. And free kick for Gold Coast United. Stella Mazzoni. Just a little clip of the ankles there. Well played, Maya Fortune under pressure, playing out confidently from the back. Katana Bailey looking to chase, but that one's running all the way through for Shuttleworth to collect. Holly Clark getting herself on the score sheet in round 14 in that victory over Souths. It's a 4-1 win for Eastern Suburbs in round 14. Gold Coast United were set to play Brisbane City over at Newmarket. Or home fixture, my apologies, but rained off and postponed that one to be played on the 14th of July. So there'll be plenty of football ahead of us as these sides look to their cup fixtures and their make-up games. Eastern Suburbs in a pretty good spot league-wise, having played all fixtures, which will no doubt be an advantage. Solomon playing that one back to Adams. Rushed clearance sees possession remain with Eastern Suburbs. Katie Muscat with the throw. Borodin. Unorthodox defending at the back, but United do clear the lines. Lila Utateo and Tiana Karambasis trying to keep themselves in possession. It's Holly McQueen who picks it up in the end. And the ball fired across and little bounce up and collected again by the busy Layla Adams. Eastern Suburbs coming forward again. Muscat finds Borodin. Borodin skips the challenge of two. Mazzoni fires that one across the face of goal. Cleared away again by United. They're pinned back in this second half. Utateo, left foot strike from distance. Watched again into the gloves. It goes. Layla Adams standing her ground nicely. It was Bailey who was trying to just work her way around Lila Utateo. Karambasis. Caspanello, but Gold Coast United get there first. Clark. Eastern Suburbs with a little spring in their step in this second half, moving the ball well, finding lovely pockets of space. Utateo occupying one of them, skips around the challenge. Great challenge, Maya Fortune. Karambasis with a strike from distance. Again, Layla Adams collects. 4 o'clock kickoff already with a couple of goals to show. Sunshine Coast 1, Olympic FC 1. And the final fixture scheduled for this round, or to be played this weekend at least, is the 5 o'clock kickoff. Still to come, South Strikers hosting Brisbane City. Brisbane City, third spot, having played 12 games, so a couple of games in hand for Dante Sten's side. Gold Coast United with a throw inside Eastern Suburbs half. Substitution to be made here for Alex Pitt's side. And it is a double substitution. Maddie Cater making way. And Pia Mucci coming on. And Ellie McMurtry making way for Mia Hliang. Referee does pull that one back, appeals for a foul. Eastern Suburbs with the free kick. McQueen happy to get things moving quickly. Across the back line it goes. Tiana Karambasi, she's getting the ball stuck under her feet, but working well to still release a solid ball to Alyssa Borden and moving back into space to collect. Muscat with a run. Too much on that one. Out it goes for a Gold Coast United throw on this near side. Karambasis finds Caspanello. Karambasis wants it back. Switches across, through ball, looking for Utateo. Adams calls to collect, and collect well, she does. McQueen under pressure from Ling. Clark skipping around the challenge of Bailey. Holly Clark finding a skipper. Ball forward for Borodin. Referee seeing if that was going to amount to anything before blowing the whistle for the clip there on Muscat. Skipper on skipper there in that challenge. Eastern Suburbs rewarded with the free kick. Brisbane-born Holly McQueen to take. Tegan riding over. She fires it. Tegan riding. Her eyes lit up when that one fell at her feet. Couldn't get herself set to get that one on target. 3 United shirts ready to pounce. Tegan Riding had to take that one pretty quickly, and over it sailed as a result. Good strength there in the middle from Ujur. Ball to feet. Tegan riding, chasing. Leila Adams setting herself for the clearance. Adams does get there first. Tegan riding with another chance on the right this time, and on target save, Leila Adams. Tegan riding set herself well for that one. Shot on target, and Leila Adams has had plenty to do in this second half. Tegan riding was going down as she took that, so perhaps not the power she would have wanted. Karambasis with a left foot corner into the box, and all the way through it goes, clipping a United player on the way through. Eastern Suburbs 6 corner kicks. They went in at half-time having had only 2 corners, Eastern Suburbs, so that just gives us an indicator of their attacking mentality they've come out with. In it goes. Muscat with the header, cleared again! Off the line, and Leila Adams, and wide it goes. It was Katie Muscat, the captain. Got the header in the end. Headed away, and Holly Clark with the effort. It was excellent defending from Polly Jefford. In a great position on the line. Caspanello, Eastern Suburbs, again cutting out that clearance. Lovely ball forward. Kurumi Suda, the Japanese centre half, does well, comes and clears. Karambasis. East looking for the switch and finding it. Katie Muscat getting forward a fair bit in this second half and fights her way past Bailey. Bailey conceding the corner. Good strength there from Katie Muscat, currently second on the 2026 list for NPLW Player of the Year leaderboard. 15 points. It's the officials that rank players, giving the scores 3, 2, 1 at the end of every fixture. And the winners will be announced at the end of year gala. Corner in, headed away. Drew Dempsey twisting and turning on the edge. Can she get a shot off? She does. Into traffic, and the goal in from the edge in the end. They have been pushing. It was the captain. It was Drew Dempsey just weaving her way through there. And Katie Muscat, the captain, coming up with the goods. Eastern Suburbs, 1 goal back, courtesy of their number 5. Second goal of the season, and the captain's performance in this second half. Credit there to Drew Dempsey. United working hard in this second half, mainly in defence. Ellie Caspanello. Ball across, brave header away, Suda. Gold Coast United passing the ball around pretty well in the first half, but not able to get a handle on this second 45. Bailey does well. Riding across, doesn't quite roll through to the goal scorer, Muscat. Katie Muscat just staying forward on this right flank. Hungry to get her side back on level terms. And back she does go now, as it is the hosts, Gold Coast United, in possession. 15 minutes of normal time on the clock, which is plenty to play. Muscat again coming forward. Katana Bailey getting back. Bailey conceding the throw. Hands on her knees. Katana Bailey with that left knee strapped pretty heavily. Key players missing from the squad for Alex Pitt's side. Letitia Emmerich, 4 goals to her name. No sign of her this afternoon. Danica Ulrich Beach, another player missing. Daisy Loveday. Just some key names there missing for Alex Pitt's side this afternoon. Cracking first half performance from Gold Coast United, but they defend yet another corner here. In it goes and long. Headed down. Will it fall for McQueen? It does, but Bailey again does well in defence. Utateo and Mia Liang just being told to cut it out there. A little bit of push and shove. McQueen fires that one in. McQueen towards the back post. Layla Adams had to come and make sure. It was a cross in from McQueen, but it was dangerously lurking. Tipped over the bar. Layla Adams. What a second half she is having. Gold Coast United having to defend yet another corner, but it could have been worse there if it hadn't have been for Layla Adams stretching and tipping that one over. What a performance from the young keeper, 19 years of age. Adams calls for it. Messi again at the back. All Gold Coast United bodies back in defence. Strike from distance and wide it goes. Gold Coast United hold on to their lead. It'll be a busy week of football for those sides still involved in the Cup. Next week, as mentioned, Wednesday evening sees these sides in Queensland Cup action, and on the weekend back in action for the league with round 16. Gold Coast United hosting Sunshine Coast Wanderers. Eastern Suburbs head to Nudgee Recreation Reserve to play QAS, who despite their defeat this weekend are in fine goal scoring form. As is Muscat this afternoon as she weaves her way through, throwing the decision. Borden across. It's going to be Muscat to take the throw. More defending to be done here for Gold Coast United. Clearance bounces back into the area. Out as far as Clark. The duo of Hollies linking up at the back as Clark finds McQueen. Karen Barsis knows exactly where she wants it and will get it courtesy of Alyssa Borodin. Lovely move for Lachlan Long's side. Karen Barsis can't quite keep that one in. And Gold Coast United with the throw. Katana Bailey down with a spot of cramp. Katana Bailey has put a solid shift in so far this afternoon. Mariah McGee still on the bench for Alex Pitt's side. Dempsey. Borodin cries for Polly Jefford to go too. She commits the foul there right on the edge of the 18-yard area. And a yellow card for Polly Jefford. Just outside the area that one was. First yellow card of the game. Caspanello standing over it for Eastern Suburbs has Leela Utateo outside the area. Caspanello trying to curl that one in. Karabasis off the chest and saved. Messi again at the back. And in the end, Gold Coast United just do everything they can to stick a boot through that and get rid. It falls for McQueen. Strike from McQueen and wide it goes. It's Layla Adams just forcing her players out. Hodgkinson in the end to clear that one. It does take a clip through, or a clip from a Gold Coast United player on the way through, and it's another corner. Alex Pitt's side fighting for their lead here this afternoon. Ball into the back post. Again, Eastern Suburbs players first to it, but this time behind it goes for a goal kick. Katana Bailey will now get a rest. And it will be Mariah McGee who comes on for Katana Bailey. And Sarah Solomon replaced by Ginger Perry. And that is all outfield substitutions made by Alex Pitt. So he looks to keep some energy in this second half. His side going to do the majority of the defending, but they're in attack here on that far side. Here is McGee. And into the keeper it goes. It was Ginger Perry who was putting the pressure on at the back. Maya Fortune. Great play on that far side. Good tussle between those two. Karen Barsis goes down. Ref says play on. Eastern Suburbs happy to as they retain possession of the ball. Great tackle there. Polly Jefford on a yellow and still happy to come flying in with a solid slide tackle. Great defending from the left back. Avoids conceding a corner. Throw in it is. That one across. Good shout from the keeper and Adams collects. Referee giving the countdown for Adams to distribute. Just happy to wave her players forward and make sure she had options in attack as here come Eastern Suburbs again. Katie Muscat, Layla Adams out to collect. There's the skipper again in the danger spot and Layla Adams does very well there. Strong presence at the back today. Layla Adams keeping her side in the points so far. Still defending to be done though as Leela Utateo pokes that one through and that one will run for a goal kick. So as mentioned, round 16 fixtures upon us next weekend. Round 17 we'll see Gold Coast United host Olympic. They're back on the road to play Lions in round 18. And they host Souths for round 19. Eastern Suburbs, QAS as mentioned, in round 16. And then they host Capalabar in round 17. Olympic round 18. And Brisbane City for a top 4 clash potentially for round 18. All things staying the same on the ladder. Karambasis. Cross to Clark. Muscat again lurking. Causing bother out on this far side. Fires that one in. Headed by Riding. And into Adams it goes. Tegan Riding with the header. Not strong enough to trouble Layla Adams. Gifford clears. Only finds the boots of Utateo. Neither side able to keep hold of that one. And out it goes for another goal kick. Clark. Mia Liang now coming forward. 2 Eastern Suburbs shirts around her, but can she get the strike off? She can, but can't get enough on it to trouble Shuttleworth. Great little spell of attack there for Gold Coast United. Lovely bit of play. It's now just come back to live pitches as Tegan Riding causing bother at the other end to end in this spell of attack. And wide of the mark, that one goes. Some good battles between these two sides in this current campaign. As mentioned, round 4 saw spoils shared 2-2, the final score in round 4. And these sides will face each other again over at Heath Park in round 20. Gold Coast United yet to chalk up a win against Eastern Suburbs. So far this afternoon, they are in front. Plenty of defending in this second half. 1.5 minutes of normal time on the clock. Gold Coast United will want to dig deep. Drew Dempsey will have other ideas. Dempsey waits for Caspanello. Caspanello in, Riding lurking, and Adams again standing between Eastern Suburbs and an equaliser. Layla Adams has got to be in the mix for getting the points from the officials this afternoon. Karen Barsis finds Caspanello again. Eastern Suburbs come forward. Katie Muscat getting the better of Ginger Perry. United settling for another corner. They've got some more defending to do here. Alex Pitt, no doubt, on his feet in the touchline. Eastern Suburbs, corner played flat. Defended well, McGee. Out it comes again, another chop. This time it goes wide all the way across. And goal kick is the decision. Little unorthodox. It was a flat corner kick. I'm not sure if that was the intention. And the second ball in, just bouncing its way through. Eastern Suburbs not able to connect. And we are now into added time. Caspanello. Do Eastern Suburbs have A late equaliser up their sleeve. Gold Coast United passing it nicely out of trouble in the late stages. Just not quite finding the feet of Perry. Muscat. Caspanello. 1-1 still the score. Sunshine Coast Wanderers, Olympic FC. Ginger Perry now coming forward. Urged on by the Gold Coast United spectators. Anywhere will do at this stage. Again, not too many stoppages. It was Alyssa Tomasello went down for a little bit of treatment. And that one all the way across. Does it stay in on this near side? And great shielding, Polly Jefford at the back. Adams will take as much time as she can be allocated to take this goal kick. Gold Coast United in 6th spot on the ladder. So no change in position for either side as it stands, but points in the bank. If United can hold on here, Eastern Suburbs still looking for the equaliser. Utateo. McQueen. McQueen does well, skips the challenge. Ball in from McQueen, riding. Muscat again. And saved again by Layla Adams. She has made herself big between the sticks this afternoon. Again, Katie Muscat, left foot strike. Adams on the stretch. Corner ball. We're into the 3rd minute of stoppage. Ellie Caspanello lurking at the back. Corner ball does go long. Adams reaches for it, but it's tipped from the crossbar. No need for Adams to get a touch to it. And Gold Coast United stay in the points as it stands. No doubt a couple of them just in the ear of the referee asking, how long, ref? Let's have the feel of a game later in the season. Adams with a long ball, headed down by Muscat. Katie Muscat stood tall. The captain this afternoon popping up with the goal. Shuttleworth sends it long. Nodded on Caspanello. Mazzoni with the ball forward. Gold Coast United will want to get rid. No corner is the cry. Eastern Suburbs keep it in. Long ball, Karen Barsis, and saved. Bouncing up again into the safe hands of Layla Adams. 4 minutes of added time played. Ball forward from Adams. The referee has a little look at his watch, Connor Hannes. Play does continue. Free kick. Spectators here at Talabudra are thinking that was the final whistle, getting a little excited, but it's a free kick to the home side. That'll do nicely, I assume, for Alex Pitt. And ball forward. Not really an attacking option there for Gold Coast United. Potentially just trying to run some time down on the clock, but in doing so have given the ball back to Eastern Suburbs. Another look at the clock for the referee. Muscat on the run. Ginger Perry flying in with the challenge. Ball back in Eastern Suburbs half. McQueen. 5 minutes of stoppage time have now been played. Caspanello now on the attack. And out it goes for another corner. Gold Coast United not happy Gold Coast United getting bodies back behind the ball. Eastern Suburbs sending forward Bella Shuttleworth. They want to save and rescue a point here. Eastern Suburbs, Shuttleworth, the keeper, has gone forward. Ball in towards and headed back. Out it goes. Caspanello. Ref says play on. And there is the final whistle. Gold Coast United coming into this one as the underdogs. They take the points. Cracking first half performance from Alex Pitt's side. Katana Bailey early on the score sheet. Ellie McMurtry in a goal-mouth scramble makes it 2 for Gold Coast United. Eastern Suburbs come out fighting in the second half. Katie Muscat clawing one back, and Gold Coast United digging in defence, and in doing so they take away the points. 2-1 the final score to the home side. That's all we have for you here in this afternoon kickoff. Switch over for the 5 o'clock kickoff. South's Strikers taking on Brisbane City. Amy Webster here for FQTV. It's been my pleasure. I'll be back with you in the near future. Good night.